Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Vina Gading Septiyani. I am a student at Mercu Buana University majoring in accounting. Here, I want to explain to you some of the differences between Indonesia and Japan. The first difference between Indonesia and Japan is the population. The population in Indonesia is more than the population of Japan. That's because Indonesia is bigger than Japan. Japan only has 377,835 square kilometers, while Indonesia has 1,990,440 square kilometers. Second, climate. The difference in climate between Indonesia and Japan is that Indonesia has a tropical climate, while Japan has a subtropical climate. The tropical climate has two seasons, namely the dry season and the rainy season, while the subtropical climate has four seasons, namely autumn, winter, spring, and summer. Then culture. In every country, there must be a culture that has its own identity that can be developed and preserved. Here, I will explain some of the cultures that exist in Indonesia and Japan. 1. Typical clothes. The typical clothing in Japan is the kimono. Japanese people usually wear kimono to attend ceremonies or festivals, and it is usually worn at weddings as part of celebrations. While typical clothes in Indonesia are kebaya and batik. Kebaya and batik have now undergone various design changes. Kebaya and batik is general are often used at certain celebrity parties, from formal parties with business partners, weddings, celebration of traditional events, to school graduation celebration such as graduation. Kebaya is also used as the official uniform of flight attendants for Singapore Airlines, Malaysia Airlines, and Garuda Indonesia. 2. Culture of respect for others. Indonesia and Japan have differences when it comes to respecting others. A sign of respect by bowing is only done in Japan, not in Indonesia. In Japanese culture, bowing your body is called ojigi, as a sign of respect. People in Japan perform ojigi when saying sorry, thank you, and other formal occasions or ceremonies. There are three types of ojigi, namely, seikere is the posture of bending the body around 45 degrees. Kere is the posture of bending the body around 30 degrees. And esaku is the posture of bending the body around 15 degrees. Of the three types mentioned above, what is rarely done is seikere, because it is done when apologizing or worshipping. In Indonesia, there is also culture, but different in appearance from the Japanese. Usually, they will bend their body with their right hand down and their left hand bent behind the waist. The movement by bowing the body is usually done as a sign of excuse when passing by an older person. 3. Culture of eating and drinking. There are differences in the culture of eating and drinking between the two countries. Even though the two countries are classified as Asian countries but have different eating and drinking cultures. Eating culture. When Japanese people start eating, they always say itadakimasu, which means enjoy your food. And while doing ojigi or bowing, meanwhile, Indonesians pray according to their respective beliefs. Drinking culture. In Japan, there is a culture that is drinking tea or ochakai. When drinking tea in Japan, there are rules that must be obeyed. Namely, they have to sit on their knees by placing the cup while drinking tea. In Indonesia, There is no culture of drinking tea with strict regulations, so that Indonesians are more relaxed and enjoy drinking tea than Japanese people. 4. Culture in transportations. In the country of Indonesia, which is known for its dense public transport and traffic, many people queue up when going to take public transportation. There are often traffic jams that make people impatient. While people in Japan prefer transportation that does not cause pollution, because Japanese people are very obedient and also have adequate transportation, such as Shinkansen, bicycle, taxis, etc. In addition, the car tax in Japan is much higher than in Indonesia. That is why they prefer to use public transportation compared to other private transportation, because transportation in Japan is safer and public transportation in Indonesia is still lacking. The final differences between Indonesia and Japan is the cuisine. Even though Indonesia and Japan are on the Asian continent, Japanese and Indonesian culinary affairs have fundamental differences. The most basic difference in the use of spice in each dish between the two countries, Indonesia has stronger food in terms of taste and aroma. The strong taste arises from the use of a lot of spice, while Japan only relies on natural flavors because it uses a lot of spice to make processed food spicy. When consumed, spice dominate more than the main ingredient, whereas in Japan, the lack of spice makes the dish there have a natural taste. Those are some of the differences between Indonesia and Japan. I hope this will provide you with more information. Thank you for watching, and the last, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you on the next video. Bye!